were talking about the hearing that happened yesterday with the big tech again. I mean, I don't know if this is going to do any.
No, it doesn't. We get great sound bites. It's fun to watch Jack tout the attorney lines when he answers everything. It's fun to watch him get hammered from Ted Cruz. Zuckerberg got hammered from that
Josh Hawley.
Missouri.
That's what we got here. Yeah.
He was
he asks him about Centra. Check this out.
Centra is a tool that Facebook uses to track its users, not just on Facebook, but across the entire internet. Centra tracks different profiles that a user visits, their message recipients, their linked accounts, the pages they visit around the web. Mr. Zuckerberg, how many accounts in the United States have been subject to review and shut down through Centra?
Senator, I do not know because I'm not actually familiar with the name of that tool. I'm sure that we have tools that help us with our platform and community integrity work.
Familiar with that tool?
But I am not familiar with that name.
Do you have a tool that does exactly what I've described and that you can see here over my shoulder? Or are you saying that that doesn't exist?
Senator, I'm saying that I'm not familiar with it.
Well, yeah, what a lie.
With that name. He's not familiar with that name.
Right, but they call it something else.
Right,
and he brings it out. And the WeWork or something platform that they use to communicate, and they communicate with Google employees and Twitter employees.
Well, then.
And they're all in
cahoots we do,
with each other. And he didn't know it was coming. And it was, he was like,
he was stumped.
And he didn't want, he said, the senator was saying, hey, can we get your word today that we can have that information from you? And he was like, well, I don't know if everything is up and up. So, he wouldn't do it. He would not commit to giving the information to the senators. It was incredible. But what comes of it? What again?
That's the thing.
I know.
That's the thing. We got to make this stick. Chris Coons wants dissent silenced.
You do, Mr. Dorsey, have policies against deep fakes or manipulated media, against COVID-19 misinformation, against things that violate civic integrity, but you don't have a standalone climate change misinformation policy. Why not? Helping to disseminate climate denialism, in my view,
good gosh,
further facilitates and accelerates one of the greatest existential threats to our world.
There we are.
Oh my God!
There we are. Oh, by the way, that guy right there, Chris Coons.
Oh my God!
He is considered a front runner to be Secretary of State under a President Biden.
Excellent.
Well, sure, because he's the other junior senator from the great state of Delaware. Look what they're doing. They just, in the name of misinformation, they're squashing any opinion that differs from theirs. Wow. These are the fascists. Where's Antifa at this little get-together here for the Senate?
Oh, they're there.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
It'd be a lot easier, don't you think, if all of those Democrat senators showed up to that hearing and they had printed up a T-shirt that says fascist
on it. You're a fascist, Senator. Get yourself a T-shirt with the word fascist on it.
Seriously, you're right. I mean,
it's fascism.
There's a definition of.
Yes.
And Ted Cruz knows this.
And he calls him out.
I will say it's dismaying listening to the questions from our Democratic colleagues, because consistently the message from Senate Democrats is for Facebook and Twitter and Google to censor more, to abuse their power more, to silence voices that Senate Democrats disagree with more.
Yep.
That is very dangerous if we want to maintain a free and fair democracy, if we want to maintain free speech. There was a time when Democrats embraced and defended the principles of free speech. There was a time when Democrats embraced and defended the principles of a free press.
Yeah, they can't win, that's why.
And yet there's an absolute silence from Democrats speaking up for the press outlets censored by big tech. There's an absolute silence for Democrats speaking out for the citizens silenced by big tech. Instead, there is a demand: use even more power to silence dissent and that's a totalitarian instinct that I think is very dangerous. At the same time that big tech exercises massive power, it also enjoys massive corporate welfare through the effect of Section 230, a special immunity from liability that nobody else gets. Congress has given big tech, in effect, a subsidy while they become some of the wealthiest corporations on the face of the planet.
Right.
Well, and then he goes on to take on Jack with whether he's a platform and what's a platform and what's not a platform. And Jack's answer is actually, well, that's not what they do. And he goes, well, yeah, it is. People sign the disclaimer. People sign the rules, our policies, and our rules of action. So that's exactly what it is.
Right.
So
what do you have to say about that?
Yeah,
I didn't see that part.
It was just, and
he's got
that's
no
his excuse.
They've got no answers.
No, they don't. They really don't. It's just, you to use their product, you sign the waiver, their policies and their rules and regulations, but you do that because you just want to take the picture.
Yeah.
I just want to post the words. I don't. Okay, fine.
And plus, these guys, all these bigwigs from these social media companies, got the phone call from some high up in the Democratic Party and said, "Look, just go in there, just do your best. Don't worry about it. Hold off. January 5th, we got this under control. We're gonna have the Senate, and you're not gonna have to worry about coming up here anytime again soon."
Yep.
Yep.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
They're switching all the votes. I think they're switching all the votes. I really think so.